My 3DS, right? It boots Windows 95, that's normal. You want to know what would be even more normal than the fact that I'm selecting normal mode right now to boot this thing? Putting Windows 98 on here. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So if you haven't seen the last video of me actually putting Windows 95 on here, go watch it right here. I have put the Windows 98 update files on here, and we're going to run them and update this thing to Windows 98. Hopefully this actually launches. I messed with the config file a little bit to see if we can get this running a little faster. It's about as slow as it always has been. Hey, we got a mouse. So yeah, this is the Windows 95 to Windows 98 update video. Then once we get this updated, we're going to see if it can game, because that's a good idea. Yep, that's the Windows 95 startup sound. I'm sure it's going to sound even better in Windows 98. Alright, we're in the OS. Will this thing run the Windows 98 update file? Alright, so before I run this, we have 3 goals. 1, will it actually run Windows 98? 2, can it game, aka run Doom, and also a few other games I might put on here. And 3, I still want to put Ableton on here. So anyway, gotta run the setup file. This is taking eons. Oh, Windows 98 setup. Did it just beep at me or did I hear my own voice through my head? Windows 98. Oh, it was playing a startup sound. That's what I was hearing. Windows 98 requires a computer with a 68 megahertz or faster processor. Oh no. Here begins the problems, I see. Can I just do it anyway? No, it just closes out of it. I assume what that means is I probably need to edit the config file. Alright, I'm changing the CPU type from auto to 486 because that is a 66 megahertz processor, I think. It only has the option for 486 underscore slow, so that's great. Hey, it's booting. I like seeing this. Oh my god, what is this? This may be an after effect of me changing the processor. I will not give it a single second longer. No, okay. Don't scare me like that. Alright, let's go to our files. Hopefully it likes the 486 I've given it. Open. What are we doing? Did I not click it correctly? Here, let me click it again. That's always a good idea when a computer freezes, right? Just click it more. I never thought the hurdle would be me opening File Explorer, but here we are. What does that say? Is it going to tell me the File Explorer has crashed? Do not tell me it's performed an illegal operation. I see that little Oh! Why have you performed an illegal operation? Nothing illegal happening here. Oh, stop it. Don't yell at me. I have done nothing wrong to you. This might be the slow part of 486 underscore slow. I think something has gone catastrophically wrong with this. All right, new config file. Let's try the Pentium. Pentium underscore slow. Oh, great. Now, will it boot? That is the question. Alright, it loaded the screen. Okay. I will just say that's a good sign, because that means it's running at the correct speed. No, ScanDisk, you do not get the privilege of running. 30 minutes into the video, and I thought we would already be installing Windows 98. I love booting Windows 95 on here. I get to hear a new remix of the startup sound every time. It's great. Windows 95 breakcore, anyone? Yay! 40 minutes in, we have opened File Explorer so we can actually run the installer. Let's do it. Windows 98 update folder. Perfect. And setup. Oh, it's loading! Wow. Beautiful. And it didn't sound terrible. I think we're in the Windows 98 setup on a 3DS. Wow, weird. Welcome to Windows 98 setup. Congratulations on choosing Windows 98, the software that makes your computer more powerful. I don't think that's gonna have that effect on this device, but wishful thinking, Windows 98. Setup will take from 30 to 60 minutes, depending on the speed of your computer. I'm betting on 60 minutes, but we can hope that it'll take less than that. Alright, let's continue. Please don't immediately crash. I hope I have enough free space on here. Oh, okay, that was weird. Oh, it's fine. How many times in life will you get to see this image right here? Windows 98 setup on a 3DS. Oh boy, I don't think this part's supposed to take this long. But hey, it didn't tell me that my processor is too old, so that's a good plus. I can't wait to game on this thing and have every frame drawn to me, like it's downloading an image over dial-up. Oh, setup is preparing the Windows 98 setup wizard. Please wait. Well, you know, I love waiting. We've reached 3%, and it's been a whole minute. Oh boy, we're not even installing yet. Alright, 100%. Is it gonna do anything? No! It crashed. I guess we'll try again. Okay, I've tried again. We've got a little further, although it just says setup cannot check your system. Run ScanDisk from Windows to check and repair all of your drives. No. Can I just run that to bypass the system check? Let's do that. Oh god, what is happening? I'm just gonna try again, because I'm insane. Oh my god, I literally just walked in here and watched it crash. Okay, trying again. So, I think what I actually need to do is launch this installer in a DOS prompt and add some switches to it. Probably needed to disable the scan disk thing, so it's gonna be /is, I think. So yeah, let's get a DOS prompt open here. Hey, it opened. Okay. I guess it didn't like sitting on a DOS prompt for 5 seconds while I was adjusting the camera. I probably should have just launched this through DOS, but let's just launch it again. Surely it won't crash the entire 3DS a second time, right? It's just a DOS prompt, dude. Doesn't take that, oh, it's fine. Okay, quick, keyboard. Yay, now we're in C. Okay, alright, show me the contents. Yep, I can read all of that. That's very legible and clear what I'm looking at. Oh, wow. Alright, that was slow. I think we're out of the woods, or in the woods, or whatever the expression is. Alright, black screen. Hopefully that's a good thing and not a bad thing. Oh, blue screen. Alright, we might have to run this through DOS. Can I just boot it directly? Oh, it boots it. C? Well, okay, that's certainly maybe C? I don't know what's happening. What is it showing me right now? Showing me every file on the entire C drive. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, I should not have just typed the letter C. My mistake. Oh, finally. No, nope, it's not done. It's control and pause break. There is no pause break. The pause break key is, you don't get it. It's in a future update. Okay, well, it's probably faster just to shut it down. Trying again. Bloop. Oh, it's doing it. Copying files needed for Windows setup. Oh, yes. This is good. It beeped at me. That was weird. Don't beep at me. It scares me when you do that. All right, well, here we are. Finally back at this spot again. It's at 100%. Please don't crash. I will be very upset. Oh, it's moved on to the next part. Collecting information about your computer. Oh, yeah. Windows 98 on a 3DS is just a lot among the horizon. All right, what have we got here? License agreement. Yeah, I agree to your license agreement. Product key. Oh, I gotta go ahead and acquire one of those. Oh boy, it's taking a lot of time to process my key that I've obtained. Oh yes, select directory, Windows. I would like to install it there, please. Checking your system. Oh god, do not check my... It's beeping. What does that say? Setup is run out of memory. I am not going to exit. I'm just going to keep going. Continue. Oh my god. Estimated time remaining 312 minutes. Oh wait, it's recalculating. Oh, it's increased by 5 minutes. That's great. Okay, well, I'll be back in 312 minutes. Setup can save your existing MS-DOS and Windows something files. You can uninstall Windows 98 if necessary. This will require up to 110 megabytes of disk space. I don't know if I have that, so no. Hopefully I won't need this. Hopefully it doesn't crash half the way through and I have to make a whole new image for this. Alright, we're at the point of no return. Setup will now create a startup disk. I don't think I need this startup disk. I can just boot into it, right? Label a disk Windows 98 startup disk and insert it into drive A. Drive A? Buddy, I'm not inserting a floppy disk into the air. Cancel to skip creating a startup disk. That's good. Alright, next. Remove the disk. Yes. There has been never a disk in here. Start copying files. And here's the part of more waiting. Oh, it's loading some text. Yeah, time to sit back and relax for 311 minutes. I'm not sure why it thinks it's gonna take that long, but I think I believe it. I bought this megaphone. Also, 99%! It still has 24 minutes left. Oh yeah, by the way, this little timer right here at the beginning was correct. It took 5 hours. Or we've got a mouse. That means it's working, I hope. You wanna know what else I hope? That it gets past this 100% file copy progress and doesn't give me any errors. Surely it will go, oh, it's beeping. Setup is now ready to restart your computer. I am scared. Enter. Will it do it on its own? Setup needs you to reboot your computer. You have 15 seconds. I have a feeling I have more than 15 seconds because that bar is not moving. I'm gonna click restart now. Reboot requested. Quitting now. Okay. Okay, so it closed all of DOSBox. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, Windows 98! Getting ready to start Windows for the first time. Hold on. Oh, okay, probably shouldn't move this all around while it's doing important things. Okay, let's put this back. To avoid seeing this message again, always shut down your computer by selecting shut down from the start menu. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I guess I'll just let scan disk do its thing because maybe it needs it. No, you know what? No scan disk. No scan disk for you. Oh, it's loading again. Oh, this is so cool. There, thumbnail. Will we get a startup sound? Oh my god, a mouse. I love waiting. Does the mouse... Oh! The mouse moves! Whoa, that's not good. A fatal exception, 0D, occurred at that. The current application will be terminated. I hope the current application isn't Windows. An internal stack overflow will cause this session to be halted. Change the stack settings in your config.sys file. What? I have found a forum from 1999. What does it say? Oh, people are just talking about actual hardware. Okay, I just tried booting it again to see if it would work. It didn't. I'm going to try booting it from DOS. This version of Windows does not run on MS-DOS.
Oh, what do you mean it doesn't run on Windows?
Alright, we've got a Windows 98 boot disk on here, and also a DOS 7.1 China DOS Union edition, or something. Will it boot with the Windows 98 boot disk? It's opening, and it says, I don't need to run the setup, I just need to boot the computer without CD-ROM support. That's probably a good idea. Nope, I think we're in DOS now. Win. Well, I'll let it do that. Oh, it's oh. Device or resource required by VFAT is not present. System halted. What? Why does it work on my computer? What? Okay, you know what? I'm completing the rest of the setup on my computer to see what happens. Oh, what was that sound? That was awful. Oh, now it's just setting up programs. Cool. It's booting, and it's just in. It just worked. Type a name to identify yourself. We don't need a password. Well, this would be a lot more fun if it booted on the 3DS. I'm still gonna... Hello. Hello, startup sound. Thank you. Uh-oh. This program has performed an illegal operation. Okay, it's probably fine, as long as there's not 300 more of them. Close. Close. Will we get a desktop? I'm happy to see my bubbles survived. That's very nice. Oh, it just booted. Okay. Well, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Windows 98, for making that super loud noise. Turn it down. It doesn't turn down. I'm just gonna mute it for now. Well, that's wonderful. I can't wait to see this working on the 3DS. Well, I'm just gonna try again on the 3DS. I'm gonna give it more memory. I'll give it 32 megabytes. 24 megabytes? No, that's too small. 32. I read somewhere you probably should set the core to dynamic, so I'm gonna do that. It's not doing anything. It's sitting here at 200 cycles again. I'm gonna try putting the image that booted on my computer and completed the installation on here. If it gets into the OS, I think that's an accomplishment, because obviously something is a little bit wrong. Okay, black screen. We've seen this before quite a lot. Oh, a mouse! I love seeing a mouse. Now please no stack overflows. Is it cheating that we finished the installation on the PC? Maybe. But is it cool that it might work? Yes. Oh, it beeped. Is that some graphics? Is that... No. No. Don't crash. Maybe it's fine. We just have to try again. We just have to wait another 10 minutes. That's fine. That's what I keep telling myself. My efforts are not pointless. Alright, we've got a mouse again. I would love to see the mouse turn into a big desktop with lots of cool icons and things to do. Oh, please. 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 Please? I'm afraid to touch anything, but I also want to touch it to see what it's doing. I'm gonna jiggle the mouse. No, the mouse doesn't move. Didn't work. Okay, I have made drastic changes to my config file again. I set everything back to auto except for the cycles, which is still max, including the CPU type, so it is just automatic, which probably means it's not going to default to the correct speed. Oh, I also... Like I said, I transferred the image to my computer, booted it, set the display type to 16 color instead of 256, and it's working! Oh good, our Bubbles background survived. That's great. I would be extremely sad if I didn't have my Bubbles background anymore. Okay, while it's loading, does the mouse move? Actually, I don't know if that's the best idea, but I'm gonna try anyway. Oh! It moved for like a second. Ah! Okay. Fatal exception has occurred. Okay, I should not have touched the mouse. That's what I'm thinking here. Alright, lesson learned. Do not move the mouse, and do not expect too much. You know what? let's do safe mode. Bubbles! Okay, it says safe mode, like I expected. I'm not gonna even touch this thing. I don't want it to explode, okay? My mouse is having a rave party. Also, if this plays a startup sound, I will actually spontaneously combust. What does that say? Windows is running in safe mode. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. So it's just telling me how it works. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna click it. Will the icons load? Oh! Taskbar! I'm going crazy. Explorer. The program has performed an illegal operation. Why? Well, I guess I'll just close Explorer. Oh, okay, no more taskbar. So I guess we can just, like, move our mouse around. Yeah, this special version of Windows 98 lets you move your mouse around on a cool background. What do we do now? That's a good question. I guess we'll try to boot in normal mode and see if that works. Will regular mode work? Okay. It's not loading. Black screen for a while. Oh, whoa, no, never mind. We got a mouse. About to be a little hasty with turning it off. Okay. You surprise me sometimes, Mr. 3DS. Okay, bubbles. I like bubbles. Can we get one icon? I'm now realizing I don't know what I'm going to be doing in here once everything loads, hopefully, because I didn't put any of the games and stuff on here yet, so we'll still have to reboot a few times. Oh, a fatal exception 0D occurred. Is that the same stack thing? Okay, I booted it back up with the other CPU type. Oh, it beeped. Oh, stacks. Okay, I'll try messing with the stacks. As you can see, I'm crazy. So, here's Windows 98 in DOSBox in the PC version. Here's the syntax for stacks. So I need to do that in the config.sys file. So I'm just going to do exactly what it says. Actually, I think I can change this by using DOS. So probably want to do that instead. Okay, so I don't want to wait 15 minutes to transfer an image file to the 3DS just to edit the config.sys file. So instead, I spent the same amount of time figuring out how to edit a document in DOS. And it's actually really cool. So I'm in DOS 6.22 right now, and I'm just going to type edit, and it opens a cool little graphic interface. And there it is already. Config.sys, I think. Unless it's in Windows. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be editing. Oh my god, what have I opened? That's not what I was trying to open. Oh, there we go. Okay, config.sys. And there it is. Okay, so in here, we literally just have to add stacks equals, and I'm just gonna do the absolute maximum. 64, 512. Cool. That's all I needed to do. Okay, Alt, File, Save. That's probably okay. Alright, let's get out of DOS. Alright, moment of truth. Will it work? Dang, this is taking a lot longer than it did before. Okay, a mouse again. I feel like I'm actually going insane. I've seen this mouse many times. I'm very familiar with it. I'm also familiar with bubbles. Although I do like my bubbles. You know what I'd like to be more familiar with? A desktop. Please. At least just show the taskbar. That's all I'm asking for. Show the taskbar, and then I'm gonna game in Windows 95. You know what? What if I just let it sit there for a very long time? Okay, it beeped and did this. It hasn't even been that long. I think I'm just gonna game in Windows 95. I don't want to go insane anymore. I don't think it's possible. Tell me in the comments that I'm wrong and I'll keep going. But I don't think this poor little 3DS has the processing power to actually run Windows 98. I think I'm gonna call it there. Can the 3DS run Windows 98? I mean, maybe, but I can't get it to do it. I don't think I have the brain power to spend any more time on doing that. So let's do something more fun. I'm gonna get some games on here. We're gonna boot old trusty Windows 95 on this thing, and we're gonna try to play Doom, SimCity 2000, maybe Roller Coaster Tycoon. Can the 3DS run Windows 95? It boots a desktop and then beeps, so I'm gonna say no.